has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Norien and Iridius, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon with Myradin.
Hey!
Decided we'd do a little one-on-one action playing this game.
Oh, yeah.
And it is about making the most of a bad situation.
You showed me this game once. I played it once. It was on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And man, those controls. Holy cow.
Yeah, the UI for the PS4 version of this is not good.
No. But I mean, I'm at least familiar with the concept.
Yeah.
I played 2 dungeons.
Yep.
I've never started from the beginning.
And like this, like I said last time when we did that, I'm going to be as much of a support as you want.
Okay.
Up to and including giving you the answer to questions that will pose themselves, but I don't know how much of this we want spoiled, and how much of it you want to figure out on your own. But I can give you general tips.
Yeah, it's probably just going to be like I need help with the classes, really.
Yeah. And that's cool too. So yeah. Click the letter, and this is the other thing I was wondering about, because now that the DLC Crimson Court that's out, it comes with 3 new things. It comes with the whole Crimson Court, which adds a whole new area to explore.
Okay. With
new bosses and mechanics like that. It also adds the Crimson Curse, which you'll find out about. I won't spoil anything about that, but it is something new. Like it said, new region, quests, monsters, bosses, treasures, storylines. Districts add new structures that you can build that give you bonuses, like the bank gives you interest on gold that you stash. Things like that.
Yeah.
And then the Flagellan's just a new class. He's badass.
Okay.
So how much of this do you want to play with? I mean, I love all of it, to be honest.
All of it. We're doing it. Oh.
All right. Now, this is also the thing.
Blech.
The difficulty. Easy mode, normal, and super hard Blood Moon. Radiant isn't much different than the normal one. It just kind of helps out with the end game grind a little bit. Darkest is the normal, and Blood Moon is you will die. Because there is a penalty for how many heroes die.
Oh,
and there's a time limit to complete everything.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing Blood Moon. I can do Darkest, though.
Blood Moon is terrifying. And then name it whatever you'd like.
Myradin.
The Myradin Estate?
Myradin Estate.
Indeed.
It's a house of wizards. Is this
Then that's for the DLC, so if you're ready to go, I think you just hit enter and you're good to go. Or scroll down all the way.
Oh,
yeah, just double click.
Click the name.
That works. That works.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Cool, huh?
Holy crap.
Space or click to continue.
Oh, click. What the?
Yeah, this is how it is. And the old road is a little different at first.
Oh, select. I did that when we played on PlayStation.
Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. You can use the arrow keys, but you also can click and drag like you were doing as well.
So what do we,
So that's Renaud, your Crusader. You always start with these two characters, Renaud and Dismas. Renaud's a Crusader class. He's a basic knight. Good tank.
Oop, there's a guy.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
See ya.
Get out of here, subtitles. Thank you.
Kick his ass.
Grape shot.
And if you see at the bottom there, those white and red orbs. White is where you can use the abilities from in your lineup of 4, and red is what it targets if it has lines through them, like Grape Shot does.
That's why these are grayed out. Okay.
Yeah. If it has lines through them, it hits multiple targets, like Grape Shot does. And then you have to click on the target, and then it'll throw it down. But it did stack up bleed, resist debuff, so it lowered the chance that it'll resist it next time. Mm-hmm. And then stun him, hopefully. Resisted that too. So he's getting both of you.
Slice and dice. Oh, and
he critted it. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Let's Grape Shot him. Get good, scrub.
And if you just like if you wanted to stun him and you hover over him, you can actually see his resistances at the very bottom. 25% chance to resist that stun, and he did. And he has a 0% chance to resist the bleed.
I'm just gonna smite him. Do it. Smite thee.
Give them no quarter.
Hey, you found 500 gold.
I'll take it all.
No sense in leaving it behind.
Oh,
And then you can check your map too if you want to see the hallway again.
Oh, there we
between
go.
the two of them.
I can't click on that.
You have to be a little bit closer.
Ah.
There you go. Someone has scammed you recently.
I know.
Yeah, and then you can choose which heroes interact with things, and that does become important later. For this first little bit, it's not super. 150
Leave
gold.
nothing unchecked.
Oh, 150?
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
When it's getting darker.
Oh, oh no. I don't have torches.
No.
That's bad.
But this is a dungeon of 2 rooms, so.
Oh, okay. I'll be okay.
But you gotta find these guys. And he surprised you.
Because my torchlight's low. I remember torchlight is super important.
It is indeed.
Welcome.
Oh, that's really screwing up my,
Yeah, it's really, really screwing with the abilities that you've got.
swap places real quick. Oh, no.
Luckily, that skill only does a little bit of damage.
Alright. We have... Oh, jeez.
So you got that actually does raise torchlight. It marks you and then gives yourself protection, which is nice.
But raising torchlight in a battle isn't going to help much, is it?
It does raise your dodge chance.
Okay.
Higher torch rate is higher dodge, but lower torch rate means more chance of crits.
Okay.
But it also means that they're going to be dealing more damage with lower torch rate. So it really is a trade-off.
Smite.
89 damage.
Behold.
One blank shot's going to hurt.
Ow.
Yeah.
Behold. Oh.
And it's a knockback.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave him where they is.
Yeah, that's
because
not a
he's just
terrible
gonna keep
thing.
jacking and everything.
Yeah, and Dismas has a better chance to dodge that than Renald does.
Open a vein on him. You bleeding, son. Oh, and he's fine back here.
Yeah, he can still use all his stuff.
Smite thee.
And he's got a bleed on him, so he's going to be going down a little faster, although I might throw it back.
We're getting a little bit of, what's that black stuff called?
Stress.
Stress.
So yeah, that's that bar underneath your health. Those white.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
Once you hit 100, you will get a resolve check, which more often than not is going to be negative. And it's going to add more stress to your party. He can only attack the first 2, so that really sucks that that corpse is there. Bleed is going to help with that, but if you attack the corpse, it'll also help get rid of it.
Oh, but he can only attack the first 2 no matter what.
Yeah. But Dismas is really good at hitting the back line with a lot of his skills, so you could just pistol shot him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to...
And Grape Shot will deal both.
Oh, no, and that'll let eventually the corpse a little away because it's farther.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that bleed's helping to knock that out, but Renald's not looking too hot.
And I don't have anything to help him.
There is no healing in combat, unfortunately, and you don't have any bandages.
Oh, that's... Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. Oh, but that's going to mark him.
It marks him, but it also gives him a huge protection bonus. It might just be easier to just focus on the back guy and try and take him out as quick as possible.
There we go. There we go. Pistol shot.
Oh, for 2.
Ooh,
Luckily, when you run out of health, you're not dead. You're on death's door, and every hit has a chance to kill you. You're not dead right away, anyways.
Not dead yet.
Smite honestly might be a better choice to clear that corpse because it has more damage potential.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that brings him up. He's a lot less effective there, and he's nigh dead.
There we go.
As the fiend falls,
Open that vein.
Oh wow!
hope blossoms.
Sapphires.
Some
A
deeds.
deed.
2 deeds.
Some deeds. 500 gold energy.
Energy.
Take it
Not bad.
all.
Now, there's a
Quest
thing.
completed.
Once you complete the main objective of the dungeon, you can either bamf right there,
Okay.
or stay and continue to get loot at your own peril.
Well, I mean, I gotta. No!
That chest is always trapped.
Right.
And if you had read the name, it said Bandit's Trap Chest.
Oh, did it?
You really don't want to open this.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Don't worry, I
should.
did it my first time too because I got loot greedy. But that's the entirety of the dungeon. And then when you're ready to go,
Yes.
you just click on those emblem up there, and you're ready to go. Then it shows you the
achievement.
Achieve. Welcome home. But then it shows you the kind of like the overall. Hey, you did this.
Indeed. Food. Oh, I could have healed with that.
You can heal with that outside of battle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. And then you do gain resolve experience, which is good. You leveled up. Got some negative. Ooh,
Slow draw.
Faded. That's one of my favorites.
Chance to turn any miss.
That's fantastic that you got that right away.
-4 speed. That's okay.
He's just a he's just a little slow on the draw, which isn't.
Gamble.
Will only gamble. That's really bad.
It will only gamble.
You have to relieve stress in town.
Oh, okay. Not like literally will only gamble.
No, he's not just sitting on the battlefield throwing dice on the ground. No, he's more useful than that.
Such as it
But
is.
This guy.
that's the caretaker.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted
Successfully completed
lands,
our first foray
They're
into the
yours now.
rooms.
Which is nice.
and you are bound to
These
them.
lands are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Oh, he was talking.
Yeah. Oops.
It's hard to know.
Yeah. So this is just kind of a summary of what you've done as well.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just exile that. You can see it anytime again by clicking on the scroll down at the bottom,
Okay.
and it'll bring it back up. Just so you can look at it again. And those are goals to be completed throughout the playthrough. But Stagecoach is where you get new heroes.
Oh, so it's not like
Women
Rogue
and
Train.
men,
No.
soldiers and
No, it's just
outlaws,
that's pointing out new things on
fools
the
and
estate
corpses.
fleet. And if you look at the
all
top
will
right
find
above
their way to
Renald,
us now that the road is
you
clear.
have a little bit to the left, those numbers. You have 2 out of 9. So your roster size is 9. You can't upgrade that though. If you want them, just click and drag into your roster.
right now.
Yep.
Oh, I can just take them.
What
Yep.
better laboratory than
Yeah, you can have up
so
to your max
battlefield.
amount of heroes.
Okay. Oh, sun's coming out. These guys are hurt, right?
They
Or
just
they're
have a
stressed?
little bit of stress. They will come back with full health every time.
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, no, that's very, very minimal.
Ancestors' memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
That allows you to rewatch
Oh, the okay.
cutscenes,
Well,
and then
we just watched those. So, oh, and then there's more.
Yes.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
there are some spoilers in there. I would not dig too far.
Graveyard.
Yeah, if you lose any
Most
heroes,
will end up
gonna
here,
barf.
covered in the poisoned earth,
a sobering
awaiting
visit.
merciful oblivion.
There's a lot of achievements for really weird things in this game. But yeah, since you just arrived back in the hamlet, not much is available to you. You can start recruiting, and that's
It's
about it.
looking a little disheveled.
A little bit. I mean, the Ancestor did really ruin it.
Yeah, the ancestor.
The Ancestor. Yes, and you do have some heirlooms right off the bat right there.
Oh, look at that.
More often than not, this is a little tip if you don't want them, just speak now or forever hold your peace. But
Okay.
more often than not, what I do right away is I upgrade how many heroes will show up in the stagecoach and how many I can have max. It does take a chunk out of your heirlooms to do that, but I really like having extra heroes available fast, just so you can get different and better classes. That'll make it so you can have 12.
Great heroes can be found
So
even
you're
here,
Low on deeds
in the
now,
mud
but
and rain.
next week, after you finish up with the dungeon, you'll come back and there'll be 3 heroes waiting instead of 2.
Well, let's get in the dungeon then.
A mecca
And don't
of
forget to take
madness
out all your
and
heroes,
morbidity.
because I've done that too. It's
Your
not a good
work
feeling.
begins.
And if you put the Plague Doctor there, you'll get a name.
Ooh.
The usual suspects. Actually, there's another name on this team if you flip the Highwayman and the Crusader around. It's a different name. Crusader, not the Vestal. Sorry.
Oh,
Still learning.
yes.
Flip the top 2 around. Good cop, bad cop. There's Easter eggs like that that keep me playing this game because it's just so damn cool.
Yeah, he has to be in the front though.
It doesn't matter, honestly. It's just that's the usual suspects because that's where they're
yeah,
best.
I ran into an issue because he could only attack the first 2 spots, and we only had 2 people who were playing. Oh, okay.
Yes,
yeah.
The Highwayman is actually good in spot 2 through 4, pretty much.
Cool.
What are you looking to do?
There it
Yeah.
is. I wanted to look at the abilities.
That's a melee attack with a bleed on it, which isn't bad. A stun, a backline blight, which is cool.
Yeah,
And then she has a damage buff, which is going to come handy.
cool.
She has both heals, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And that one's only usable in 3rd spot, but that's okay.
Okay. I just want
and
to.
then
I want to make sure they're in the right place. That's
Yes. And then if you don't want to go out and then back in, you can use these little arrows at the bottom right to go between heroes.
all. Oh. Okay.
And if you go back in actually there to any one of them, if you look up at the top on their preferred position, it shows you where they're good. The very small dots are bad.
Okay.
When they're a little bit bigger, they're okay there because she's missing a skill. But he is only good in the front 2. He can't work in the back 2.
Okay.
He's okay.
Oh, and he's in the best spot he can be in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's the usual suspects. Cause
He yearns for adventure. Stop urinating.
Urinating.
What is that? Whee!
Yes, the blood splatter spins around.
Okay.
But yeah, and then once you've chosen your heroes,
provision.
you don't have any trinkets
The
to
cost
equip.
of preparedness.
But in future runs, don't
measured
forget to
now
do that.
in
'Cause
gold.
That's a very painful mistake.
Later, in blood.
Do you want help provisioning, or do you just want me to let you run?
I got it, man.
Okay.
We got holy waters used to purge evil and restore purity. Can also be applied into a hero to increase resistance. Antivenom used to counter blights, poisons, and toxins. Yes. You want food? Yes. So much food. But it's gonna be a small dungeon, and I'm wasting all my money. 2 of those. 1, 2. Yeah. We got 2 of those and 1 of those. Soothing. Word I've never heard before.
Laudanum. Soothing tincture to inure one's mind against the horrors of the dark.
Oh, so like if they're getting stressed out.
There is a status effect in this game called horror that applies. It's like bleed for stress.
Okay.
It just applies stress damage per turn, and that will remove that like a bandage removes bleed.
And 2 shovels. This can't be that hard of a dungeon. I feel like I played harder. You haven't purchased much food.
Every time you hit what's called a hunger tile in there or a hunger activation, they consume 4 food. So, even in short dungeons, you're likely to hit at least 2. And you can use food outside of battle for healing, so don't forget that aspect too.
So I got enough for 3.
3 hunger activations, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, they've actually became a lot kinder and said, hey, you, like, if you forget a party member and you only go out with 3, hey, you might want a 4th guy.
Hey, buddy.
Or you didn't equip your trinkets. You might want to do that. So you need to explore 90% of rooms so you can leave one of them empty if you want. Or push on for that extra little bit of money.
Oh, you know homeboy wants the money.
Hell yeah. Myradin's all about that cash. And you got a free torch.
Take it. What are we at here? Radiant light. So that's like...
Yeah, those extra pluses, that's big bonus to monsters being surprised.
Shift click to reduce torch. Shift control click to snuff out... Can I just click to...
Yeah, and then you just regular click to add to torch.
Click on the torch.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you're down to dim.
No, we ain't.
But now you're back up to radiant.
I ain't fooling around in the dark.
Oh, there's some skillies. It's a bone rabble.
Hit him. Boom.
Not bad.
We got bleed. I have a feeling skeletons can't bleed.
Yeah, if you want to hover over them, 200% bleed resistance.
Okay.
Can't bleed bones.
Okay.
I tried. Although it is actually possible, which is stupid.
Yeah.
There are people that give bleed resistance debuffs. It's possible to bleed bones. It's just really hard to do. There's much easier ways to kill them.
Bump in the night.
He whacks you with his club.
Judgment.
And it's a self-heal.
It's a self-heal, divine grace.
A single heal, and that's a party heal for 1 to 2.
That's okay. I mean, nobody was hurt. Oh wait, he was hurt. I screwed up there. That's okay. They're not gonna bleed.
No, but he doesn't have any bleed effects. That's just regular
smite.
damage. Extra damage against Unholy, or you can hit them both with the Zealous. Or try and stun one.
Oh,
I'm
whoa.
a big fan of that move.
Oh, man. Okay, and
this one's a little different. You do have time. So, like,
And
when there's
unlock
interactions like
strongbox.
this, you'll be able to, if you think you need to add an item into it, that's what that bar in the middle is for. You can drag an item in there if you think it requires one.
But it was just an unlocked strongbox.
Yeah.
Oh, with a shovel, some crests, and a... Oh, 2 busts.
Couple busts.
Oh, girl. All right, so...
Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul.
Oh, we're scouting. We're scouting. There's
And scouts are amazing.
a battle and an obstacle. Oh, we got an obstacle.
That's what
Obstacle.
shovels are for.
Inbound. Obstacle inbound.
Because if you don't have a shovel, it ends very poorly.
Oh.
Yeah, so you just have to walk up to that one. Yeah.
Even
So
the
don't
cold
click anything yet. Just
stone
hover over that.
seems
It will
bent
take
on
considerable
preventing
effort.
passage.
It takes a lot of torchlight. It deals a couple points of health damage and a lot of stress to all of them.
Wow.
So it really sucks if you don't have shovels.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a big old pile of rubble and bones. Mm-hmm. So we went past the obstacle. We're gonna bring this.
The fight is right in front of you. So and now you're in Shadow.
A wild monster Pokemon here. Oh no.
And they're surprised.
Oh, we surprised them because of the torchlight.
Yes. Even though you're in dim, but now you're back to Radiant.
Radiant.
Get that dodge bonus.
And who am I on?
You're on the Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor. We can stack some bleeds. We can give them
The
some
Blight
lights.
is really nice. It will only hit the back 2, and there's only 1, but she deals stress damage.
Yeah, she looks a little, are you sure that's a... Oh, yep, look right there. That's a girl.
She's got titties. Goddamn titties.
Right. And I got homeboy here.
That's actually not a bad choice
Oh, grape shot him. Come on.
either. Oh, yeah.
And then...
A little lovin's not bad, or you can go for a whack. Dismiss... A little healing touch.
Yeah, you could use a little help.
And then that accusation zealously isn't bad either. Or you can smite one of them off the face of the earth.
You know, he's only gonna hit the first two anyway. So why don't we make it first two? Oh no!
Yep.
You're stressed out. Oh.
And it's not an inconsiderable amount.
Wow. Okay, lady. Bump it in. Right.
Before you do anything to her, just hover over her for a second. And that blight will actually take her out next turn if you want to look over that little green teardrop at the bottom, right by her health bar. Shows you how much it does. She's only got 4 health. She's dead next time she acts.
Wow.
So you don't have to do anything to her. You can focus on the skill bros.
Good call. Well, not with this guy. Oh.
Yeah, that's just a melee attack. Deal some damage or probably take out the second guy.
Yeah.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, we'll do that. Great shot. Yeah. Oh no. We got some heals. Or some judgment to be passed. What?
Or a miss.
Come on. Smite thee. I will smite thee. Be gone. Nice. Oh, Wayne June coming in with you.
Be wary.
His audiobooks
Triumphant
of
pride
H.P.
precipitates
Lovecraft
a
are
dizzying
phenomenal.
fall.
Idiots.
So good.
So good.
And an empty room. Now you got a choice to make.
Straight to right.
And the different symbols in each room do mean different things.
Curio? Or Curio?
Room battle with Curio or room battle with treasure?
Is that a battle? That little,
Yeah, those are both going to be battles. But one of them has a Curio interaction, which could go either way, and one of them has treasure, which is more than likely going to pay off.
We're going this way.
Go ballsy.
Yep.
I like it. You do the same strategy I do. I keep the torchlight as high as possible for as long as possible.
Oh.
Kleptomaniac.
Oh, I didn't
She
know.
took that from you.
Loot.
Oh, so I don't even get it.
Nope, she stole that. If you right-click on her, if you look at the bad ones, she's a kleptomaniac, prone to stealing items. If you want to click on Renaud, show you something funny as well.
Renaud, is this guy?
Yep. He is too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're both gonna be stealing shit from you left and right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
fix that. No surprise, unfortunately, but back up to Radiant for a little dodge.
There's a thing here.
Yeah, you get to interact with that afterwards.
And purpose is made clear.
Purpose is made clear.
And spirits are with you.
We're gonna grab shot these ones.
Ooh, yeah.
Spread the damage. Oot.
4 points around the board, not bad. Get a blade on the back line, a stun on the one on the front too, or actually no, I think that's a backline stun too.
Who's the blade? Oi, lad.
Oh
Exposed to a killing
Okay, we're
blow.
gonna self-heal.
yeah, that one's not so nice. If it lands, the judgment's a self heal, but we haven't had good track record.
No.
0 for 2 right now.
It's a graveyard slash. I really,
There are some cheeky names of stuff in
cheeky,
here.
this is just cheesy. I don't know what all this. Oh, man. Smite. Oh!
That feels bad. That feels good.
That's good. I like that. Want some more? Well, I'm not gonna make him bleed, so. More great shot.
Well, yep.
Ooh, 4-2-4. And you out, son.
Takes him out with the blight. Super useful. And don't forget, you do have that buff on her that'll give you speed and damage. Could put that on Renaud.
That's what I was thinking. Smell my butt.
A time to
And be
perform
faster.
beyond one's limits.
Youch. Ooh. No love for the Highwayman.
Oh,
And he's on death's door.
The true test.
Rut-row.
So he's not going to die by himself right there. But if he gets hit again, every time he gets hit on death's door,
Another
there's a chance he gets
abomination cleansed from our lands.
even 1 point of healing, though, is enough to take him there.
Oh, a crit heal.
Which heals a little stress, too.
We're on.
Could slap down some more damage. Some damage buffs on him, 50%. Do a little bit of, and then let's see how much he hits for.
Oh,
not bad.
Renaud, my man, gold and a shovel will take it.
All right, do you want to know what this one does, or do you?
It's a holy fountain.
Ornate fountain of holy purport. Do you want to know what this one does, or you just want to figure it out?
We're just gonna figure it out. Oh, so probably
heal stress and health.
Oh, well, I mean that's good.
Yeah, I would have told you to probably put it on dismiss.
Oh, we're scouting. We got a trap. Oh, I have to go up. I thought that was connected.
You either have to go up or go back. Either way. Nothing wrong with that. So you'll actually be able to see the trap on the floor once you scout it out like that. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then once you get closer, you see that little purple icon that popped up on everybody?
Yep.
You can see how good they are at disarming traps.
90, 60, 60, oh.
And disarming traps will also give you a little bit of stress relief if you do it properly.
So if I just click it, that
Yep.
will? Okay.
So it heals a little bit of stress.
What a guy.
Feels a little better knowing that you're not going to walk on something that's going to kill you.
Feels good.
Feels good. Oh. Into the room.
What a room.
And it's empty. Could go back for treasure.
We're going back for treasure.
Down an unknown hallway.
Oh!
Good dodge, though.
He dodged. Okay, good. Good.
She dodged it.
And it's what makes it scout?
Light gives a bonus to scouting if you look at it. Does give you a bonus to scouting, and it scout triggers whenever you enter a room. Okay. So you do all the stuff that's in the room, whether it be a battle or what have you, and then it'll tell you if there's a scout.
Wolverine action, some...
A brawler, undead soldier, and occultist acolyte.
Something bad.
Although 2 of those people will bleed. So that's kind of handy.
We're a grape shot. I like the... she dodged.
She's very good at dodging.
We're gonna throw down the heels. He's not looking so good.
A little love is not a bad thing.
Okay, Wolverine's oh, he's bleeding. Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What are we on here? Blinding gas.
Which is a backline stun. And that'll stun the stress dealer.
That's good. Oh, that was pretty.
Mm-hmm. The animations in this game are fantastic.
These are great. Come on. Alright, we're on this guy.
And he does do bonus damage versus unholy if you see that on him.
Oh, yeah.
As
See
the
you later,
fiend
buddy.
falls,
Oh yeah.
a faint hope
Feeling good about it.
blossoms.
Yeah, no.
Extra stress damage on the Vestal.
Ooh.
She's getting...
Wee.
She's over halfway to resolve check.
That's not good.
Mm-mm. There you go. A little bleed, but I can make the difference.
Oh.
Eradicated.
Whoa.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Crit strikes will also give you stress healing.
She can bleed now.
She can. But
She's resistant. Oh no, she still got it though. I mean, he's a let's get him back up. I'm feeling bad.
yeah, with that bleed on him, it's not a bad idea. Well, he can handle it better than your Vestal can.
That's a lot of stress. Wow. That's her turn again?
Yes.
Heal party, judgment.
Could help if the judgment lands. Not doing so hot with that.
0-3.
0-3.
Bleed some more.
Ooh.
Yes.
Surges as the
Good
enemy
kill.
crumbles.
The enemy crumbles.
And a journal page.
As victories mount,
Oh,
so
you gotta read it in your
you
inventory.
resist-
Yeah, that actually read it in the inventory. Yes. Do you want a hint with this one, or are you?
I
good?
think I'm assuming this here. Ooh, you gotta click and drag.
Yep.
Did she steal it? No, she didn't.
handsome
No, there will be a little icon above her head if she steals something.
Ah, gotcha. Scoot.
All right. So you right-click it, it'll let you read it.
The assault was overwhelming, with Cuthbert slain and as That guy fell. I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face, and my very soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall after was falling swiftly into blackness. That's the blackest of fates.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. 10 out of 22. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 if I was rating it.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. We're scouting.
Yeah, you got a scout, which isn't bad either.
But it's in an area that I already know.
Yes, you do know that.
Am I here?
Yep. Okay. You're where the torch is on the map.
So I want to go back that way.
You could also go for the curio in that hallway, or you could just leave it be too.
But homeboy's bleeding.
He is. He does have a little bit of hurting. Actually, if you just click on him, you'll be able to right-click on that.
Hey, you're doing okay. What's going on here? Death's Door recovery.
Yes. And that's for the rest of the quest.
Oh, no.
So he's taking some minor penalties for the rest of the time you're here.
Whistles. Come on, man.
Yeah, whenever you see that whistling...
I saw the little face of
the quirks. Yeah, that means kleptomaniac triggered, and he's stealing whatever's in that bag.
Boy. Ooh.
Not too bad. 6 torches left, and walking through places you've explored already is a lot less degrading on the torchlight.
Oh.
Which is kind of nice. It won't go down nearly as fast.
There's no traps. I'm not going to run into anything.
No.
They're getting stressed out. Ooh, homegirl in the back there.
Vestal, yeah, she needs a little help. She needs a little help.
Oh. Doesn't let me click on it.
Also, if you use the up arrow, it might be a little easier. Just to get in the room.
Cool. I'm here?
Yeah.
No, I'm going here.
Going there. Yeah, she's accruing stress pretty quickly.
That's a bummer.
Hopefully she doesn't have to suffer a resolve check before dungeon's end. But you only have one more room to explore.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... we're not going to do the full dungeon.
No,
just to save
just
her
going to bail early.
Just to save her butt. Don't you...
A fortune.
All this gold.
Waiting to be
That's
spent.
some food.
I'm getting rid of you guys. Freaking kleptos.
And a hunger.
That's okay.
But it does help you regain some health.
Mmm.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
Quest complete.
only the strength to follow
It's
it.
lit.
The way is lit. The path is clear. So, you only have one more room left to go to. It's up to you whether...
She's pretty stressed.
That's true.
But we're early game.
Also true.
We're early game. 4 torches left. Scout
And you do get a scout.
Oh, that's good. What is that?
It's going to be a room battle with treasure, and there's an obstacle, but you do have a shovel.
Oh, yeah, man.
So it's just one more battle.
One more battle.
Just a little bit of stress through the hallway, which isn't terrible. Where next? I don't know, Dismiss. I think you'll figure it out.
I don't know. It's a 2-dimensional world. I think I'll figure out where to go. Gee whiz. Okay.
Onward to glory!
It doesn't always work when I click on that. Whoa, what is this? A bone.
Courtier.
Ooh, my God. When I surprised you.
Ooh, that's really good. The Bone Courtier is actually another stress dealer. Backline Blight might not be bad.
Plague grenade. We just like...
And he resisted. Bad lights. Front 3.
Let's just do some damage right now.
Especially with that early...
Can we talk about real quick why a skeleton has a band-aid on?
I mean, he wasn't always a skeleton.
Okay, but the blood's still red. It should be brown. I am defending myself. Okay, so my party, we're all looking pretty good, but I'm just going to go with the party heal.
Ooh!
A crit heal.
That's a hell of a party heal, man.
That was good. That was
Not
good.
bad.
We want to smite the undead up front. Oh,
Wow.
my gosh. Oh, wait, I forgot about Hey, nice dodge.
You guys are doing okay.
Oh, boy.
Stacking up that stress.
Oh, no.
She might hit that resolve
That
check.
AI, though. Oh, my gosh.
AI smart. Yeah, they're mean enough to definitely focus on your Weakest characters.
We'll take down the front guy. Ooh, we'll stress you.
There it goes again. Bet you that's it. Uh-huh. She's fearful. Oof.
Fear and
Passage
frailty
through these cursed
finally
halls.
claim their due.
Well done.
I would have been very surprised if you had passed the first resolve check.
Oh, these are all undead.
Yeah, unfortunately. Damage buff on the Crusaders, not a bad choice.
Yeah, we're gonna take out that front guy. Wow.
They're going to continually poke her.
Unforgiving.
Absolutely.
She's not looking good, but she's kind of freaking out.
Yeah, she's fearful, so she's not in the best of spirits.
That's okay. She can at least stick around and do some heals. It's a graveyard slash.
The graveyard flash.
Ooh, another one
Falls.
Good hit. Keep on stacking it. And that's why you have 200. Each line is 100. You get to 200 and she'll have a heart attack.
She'll just die.
More than likely. It sometimes brings them down to death's door, but when I've had heart attacks, it usually kills them.
Wow. So I am...
Feels bad every time.
I'm this guy right now.
Yeah, you're the Plague Doctor. Honestly, that might not be a bad choice. Get some more damage all the time. Got them both, too, which is really helpful.
Oh, party heal.
Pistol shot might not be bad either, because it's only going to hit that course.
You know what's... There's something about pistol shot that the way it's like, that gray thing is around it, I keep thinking that I can't use it.
Oh, no, that's one of my favorite skills on it.
Oh, good night.
That's why.
Good night.
It hits hard, and he can hit the back three.
So... Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. You can't hit anybody. You can hit the bodies, but I
In
don't know how
Radiance,
to waste
may
it.
we find
Glory
victory.
Corpses is not a waste, in my opinion. Because it'll bring him forward, and he's hardly useful.
Ooh, with the big dodge.
Might try 0 for 4? 1 for 4? That'd be the win. And the
Oh!
hit! Vessel redeemed herself.
In her stressful state, she comes through. What is this?
These
You got a vial
nightmarish
of blood.
creatures can be felled.
The blood.
They
The
can
blood.
be beaten.
That's a Crimson Court add-on.
Oh, the call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell it. Oh, like vampires? Girl.
You'll see. You will see.
And that's a lot.
Use that last key. Get that extra treasure.
Look at all that. Take it all.
Not bad.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, first foray into the ruins, the first of many victories.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Owen Wilson for the win.
FTW.
Not a bad haul.
Wow.
You
wow.
more than got back the
Wow.
gold you spent preparing,
For sure.
and then you got a shit ton of heirlooms.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Next. Oh,
You got a couple people who leveled up as well.
what do we got here?
Mercurio, which isn't great, but it's
Minus
not
5
terrible.
to what's virtue?
That's when they hit their resolve check.
Okay.
Virtue is a positive result.
Okay.
So he's
The
just a little
unholy
less.
slit. That's good.
That's a fantastic work. Yes. So
All
he's gonna be
right.
excellent in the ruins.
Skilled gambler.
There is a chance of winning or losing money whenever you send somebody to the gambling hall.
Oh, so when
So if you send her to gamble,
whoever is the gambling addict goes to gamble to
Business.
relieve stress, they're taking my money.
there's a chance
Okay.
that they might lose money. There's a chance they might win money.
Okay.
Resolution. We'll never drink. Not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good character building for old.
And if you look at her resolve experience meter, Bonifant.
Bonifant.
All the names are French, and I don't know why.
Bonifant.
Red Hook might be French.
Oh.
But if you saw that flashing icon around her resolve meter,
Yes.
she's afflicted. That's that
Interest,
fearful thing that she has.
Okay, yeah.
You have to commit her to some sort of
Mile
stress
markers
relief
on
in
my
the Abbey
road to
on the
damnation.
other side, or the tavern, which is there, or the tavern's up.
The cobwebs have been dusted. The pews
And
set
it goes in
straight.
order of most effective
The
top to
Abbey
bottom.
calls to the faithful.
Least effective top to bottom, excuse me. The bottom's the best. That's why it's the most expensive.
Confirm.
1,500, but she should be good to go after that.
Okay. So we're gonna find some new friends.
On the next time with Darkest Dungeon with Norien and Myradin.
Oh.
Say bye, everybody.
But Norien.
Next time.
I want to get these guys.
And you will.
Next time?
Next time.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later.